Yesterday I shared a story from Luke chapter 8 about Jesus having the power to heal. What's interesting is that healing story comes in the middle of a story about Jesus having even the greater power to raise the dead. And it's in Luke chapter 8 verses 40 to 42 and then picks up at verse 49 to the end of the chapter. Now when Jesus returned, the crowd welcomed him, for they were all waiting for him. Just then there came a man named Jairus, a leader of the synagogue. He fell at Jesus' feet and begged him to come to his house, for he had an only daughter, about 12 years old, who was dying. Then we have the incident that I shared yesterday of the woman with the hemorrhages who comes to Jesus. And dramatically speaking, there's part of us that is like, hurry, Jesus, this 12-year-old girl is dying and you're taking this time with this woman. Hurry up, get to Jairus' house. Jesus heals the woman, speaks the word of blessing, and then the story continues. While he was still speaking, someone came from the leader's house to say, "Your daughter is dead. Do not trouble the teacher any longer." When Jesus heard this, he replied, "Do not fear, only believe, and she will be saved." When he came to the house, he did not allow anyone to enter with him except Peter, John, and James, and the child's father and mother. They were all weeping and wailing for her, but he said, "Do not weep, for she is not dead, but sleeping." And they laughed at him, knowing that she was dead. But he took her by the hand and called out, "Child, get up." Her spirit returned, and she got up at once. Then he directed them to give her something to eat. Her parents were astounded, but he ordered them to tell no one what had happened. If you think about this all, again, as I often do, like it's a movie unfolding before you, you picture Jairus coming, a distraught father falling at the feet of Jesus. His 12-year-old daughter, his only daughter, is dying. Come as quickly as you can. And then you have this interjected story with the woman delaying Jesus' arrival. And as soon as he finishes saying to the woman, "Daughter, your faith has made you well, go in peace," they come from Jairus' house to say his daughter is gone. And Jesus says, "Do not fear, only believe." Boy, I tell you, I wonder how many times that phrase, we've needed to hear that over the last almost year and a half. Do not fear, only believe. I wonder how much of people's thinking, how much of their television watching, how much of their doom scrolling on the internet is listening and watching things that cause us to fear. Jesus doesn't want us to live in fear. He says, "Do not fear, only believe." And God has the power even to raise the dead. I pray that you would walk in the power of faith this day.